Hi, hello, it's me again, Marina. I'm 62 and I live in Sweden. So time for this week's Throwback Thursday video, and I'm actually picked out 4 palettes in front of me here on the table. It's from the same brand and it's Makeup Addiction Cosmetics. And I'm not sure that I'm going to use all 4 of them, but there's especially one that I want to use and I'm going to show it to you. It's the Holy Glow Fantasy palette, and it has only shimmers in it. And I had this one for years and years, but I don't think I've used it a lot. Maybe like just 2-3 times, I don't know. And I was back then, of course, drawn to these colors. This is a pink that actually shifts a little bit in blue, and a gold, of course. Yeah, and I also have the Flaming Love palette. I think one of them I've already used for Throwback Thursday, I think, but I don't remember which one. Maybe this one, I don't remember. And I have the Meadow palette. Looks like this. And I also have the Smoked Out palette. Looks like this. So I know that I will be using this dark navy blue from the Meadow palette. That one. I won't be able to hold them up each time I change color. I will show you in the end. So and of course this one, which is the one that I from the beginning wanted to have. But I don't know what else from the mattes. We'll see. And yes, to address the elephant in the room, I have cut my hair. And it might have been a little bit too short. But it's not the hairdresser's fault. I told her to. But I wanted to be sure that I didn't need a haircut during my vacation, which starts on Monday. Today is Wednesday. And and I also don't want to begin with have to cut my hair when vacation is over. I cut my hair like every 8 weeks, and that's a bit too long in between my haircuts because I hate it when it starts to come past my ears, and you know. So I said just cut it off as much as you can so that I don't have to cut my hair in a while. So the problem is, since my hair is so bright, or should I say gray these days, when it's really short the scalp shines through, and I think that's so ugly. But it will be like a couple of weeks and it won't look like this anymore. So you just have to bear with me. Yeah, so which one should I start with? I want to have that navy blue in my outer corner. I'm gonna turn off the sound on my phone because it's always making sound when I'm filming. Yeah. Let's see what to begin with. Oh, I don't know. I'm taking one of these here. It's just a neutral color from the Smoked Out palette and my mirror. Yeah, so I'm having a day off because I work on Saturday. This will be one of my last days off in the middle of the week. You always have a day off in the middle of the week when you work weekends, because you can't like work 6-7 days straight. That's not possible. It's not allowed. So, and in September I will have no more work weekends. I will always work like from Monday to Friday. So my last day will be like in August, I think, because my new schedule won't start until September. So my this like the second last day that I will be off in the middle of the week, which is like I've been wanting to get being able not to work weekends for years. I want to have this like Monday to Friday routine. That's so much more nice to be off on the weekends when my hubby is off, and now he's retiring, so it doesn't matter, but he, yeah, everybody else is off. But it also, in the same time, is quite nice to have a day off in the middle of the week when everyone else is working, and you can do stuff, you can have time by yourself, and you know, stuff like that. But yeah, I prefer being able to have my weekends off. So that's that, and I will take the navy blue. I think the shadows actually have names. So the one I used now was Jealous X, and the navy blue is Crushed Blueberry. Yeah, problem is I had plans what I wanted to do today, but I am so effing tired. Actually, I woke up, like, I got out of bed like 9:15 in the morning. Got up, had breakfast, talked to my brother on the phone, did some stuff like for 2 hours, and after that I was so tired I had to go back to bed. It's terrible. My body is completely exhausted. I'm tired. I can't function. So I haven't, now it's like 2:45 and I haven't done anything. So I really need vacation. It's also my RA. You get tired and exhausted from your RA. It's one of the symptoms of RA, could being constantly tired. Unfortunately. But then working full time, and it's been so stressful at work lately. It takes a toll on you. Yeah. This brand, I don't know if it exists anymore. I don't know. I'm the worst at looking that up before I start filming. But you can always Google it. Okay. So what to use in my crease? There's not a lot of like different colors of the mattes. They're all like rusty brown or that blue one. But I think I will go for this one that is in the Flaming Love palette, called Flaming Kisses. I could have held the other ones up. I will show you in the end. Yeah, so on Monday, me and my brother are heading up to my mom in her cabin in northern parts of Sweden. We will stay for a few days, 3-4 nights maybe, and then we will go back home and bring her with us because she's bored. She's sitting up there all alone. The weather isn't very nice. Actually, we had yesterday morning when I got up at 5 in the morning. Maybe it was 5:30 when I looked at the temperature, and it was +6. It's July and we have +6 Celsius in the mornings. Awful. So far it has not been a good summer. Yeah. But anyway, up there it's even worse because it's more up north. And she has no car, she can't go anywhere, and she's bored. So she will come back. And also my brother's birthday, he's turning 60 in the beginning of August, and she wants to be home for that. So we're taking her home. Maybe we will go back up for, or she will go back up for a couple of weeks later on, but I don't know, we'll see. They used to be there from like April to end of September when her husband was alive, but not anymore. This is boring. I hope to spruce it up with that purpley and green. This will be a mishmashy look, but I kind of like mishmashy looks. Yeah. Okay, shall I cut my crease? Maybe. I have pain in my shoulder, as always. So I'm using the cut crease canvas, as always. So I'll cut this out of the video, as always, so see you in a bit. Okay, so that's it. And that purpley one from the Holy Glow Fantasy, Fairy Jewel, big pants, I don't mind. And I will take that, like, not all over the lid, but like in the middle. Yeah, and the other one, the pink one that shifts a little bit in blue, I don't think the blue shift will show up that much on the lid though, called Unicorn Glow. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, you can see it a little bit. Yeah, and what next? I want to use the green one and the from the, oops, oh my god, I almost ruined it. This one from the Holy Glow Fantasy, Ivy Lord. And I was planning on putting it next to the purple, but I think they will be a bit difficult to blend, so I'm thinking I will use it under my eye instead. But I also want to use this one from the Flaming Love palette, Belize. I love colors like this. And well, we'll see what I'll do. I need to fix the blue on my at the corner also because it looks terrible, but I'll take some of the blue just in my outer corners. And I'll take the, what did I say the name was? The turquoisey one, Belize, was it? and I'll just put it here. And that green one. Yeah. Okay, so the shadows are done. I need to clean this up a little bit and fix the outer corners and figure out some inner corner highlight and some other stuff. So I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so my look is done, and as a base for the shadows I use that base Crease Killer eyeshadow base from Gloss Gods, and the shadows from 4 different palettes. So I took the on my brow bone towards outer corner, I took the, what name was that? Do you even want to know? Does it matter? Jealous X, that one. So that's the only one from this palette, called Smoked Out palette, and the brand is Makeup Addiction Cosmetics. So that's that one. And in my crease and a bit above, I took the from Flaming Love palette. I took the I ruined my shadows. Flaming Kisses. Now I'm ruining it even more. Flaming Kisses. And I also used under here the Belize. So that's it from that palette. Did I show it to you? Looks like this. I'm a bit confused. And my outer corner from the Meadow palette, I used that one. Crushed Blueberry. And from the Holy Glow Fantasy palette, I used all of these three. So the pink shifting in blue in my inner part of my lid, Unicorn Glow, and on my mid lid, Fairy Jewel, and under my eyes, the green part, I took the Ivy Lord. So that's it, and I'm pretty pleased. They work perfectly fine. Yes, so that's it for the shadows. And in my crease, along my crease, I took some glitter. I don't know why, because I'm washing this off in like 10 minutes. The Metal Flash Metallic Glitter Eyeliner in Iridescent from W7. And my eyeliner from Artitude Cosmetics Cake It Liner in Reflection. Really gorgeous liner, shifty. My mascara is the Banger Mascara from Makeup Mecca. And my brows, Dip Brow Pomade from Anastasia Beverly Hills, as always. So an inner corner highlight is actually not a highlight, it's an eyeshadow, but I use it as an inner corner highlight from NYX Mermaid Siren in my inner corners. Yeah, so for my face, as a primer, I used the Base Glow Illuminating Primer from 17. And I used actually a powder foundation, really old one, from Makeup Store, Jewel Foundation, and the color is named Stockholm. And looks like this. Now this oxidizes a bit, so I turn a bit slightly orange. So I took a powder, actually. I don't know if you're supposed to do that on top of a powder foundation, but I did because I wanted to make it look not so orangey anymore. The original no color powder from RCMA. And my bronzer is actually not a bronzer, it's a contour palette from Kaleidos, Charisma Contour Palette in Cool and Light, but I use this one as a bronzer. I'm ruining everything today. And my blush from Coco Rose palette, the Beauty Crop, and I took the one called Passion Fruit. Is it? No, Tiki Rose, sorry, that one. This was a gift to me from Steph. My highlighter, an old one as well from Swedish brand. Well, the store is named Kicks, and this was their own brand. They rebranded their own stuff, and they are now called Beauty Acts. But the store is Kicks, so this one doesn't exist anymore. It's highlighter in rose gold. And my lippy, really old one from Sephora, liquid lipstick. And it's just called 104, no name. I love this color. And that's it for today. Yeah, I kind of like it. So I wish you a fabulous Thursday, I have to say, even though it's Wednesday today. But when you see this, it's Wednesday. No, it's Thursday. My gosh. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Until I see you the next time, take care and be careful out there. Bye bye.